Comparison and condition statement is a very tricky topic in Java, and if you're not okay with this, watch this video and I will walk you through it and explain to you everything you need to know. Hey, how is it going? It's Anthony with Take a Sip, helping you step-by-step master Java programming. And if you're new here and you are into programming, please consider subscribing. Let's just start up today's tutorial by creating a new Java project. So right click and select Java project. I'm gonna name it comparison tutorial here, and hit finish. Expand that up, and in the source folder create a new class, and I'm gonna call it comparison, and hit the project box, hit finish. So okay, in the previous tutorial about variables, I talked about boolean variable. Make sure to watch that video before watching this one. I will put the link to that video at the top right corner of this video and in the description. And if some of you don't really understand what exactly a boolean variable is, today I will explain that to you. Okay, let's just create a new boolean variable. So I'm gonna say boolean, I'm gonna name it flag, and I'm gonna create two more variable, a equal 2 and b equal 3. So I'm gonna assign the value of flag to a condition value now. So I'm gonna say flag equal a is smaller than b, and I'm gonna print now flag to show you what is the result. The flag. So if, for example, if I run the code, so you will see here flag is true. So you can see here a is 2 and b is 3. So a is smaller than b. This condition is true. So flag will be assigned to the value of true. And if we say here, if we change the value of b to 2, and if we run the code, you will see here flag has the value of false. So it means that what it means by here is if a is smaller than b, flag will have the value of true, and otherwise if a is bigger or equal to b, flag will contain the value of false. So let's say, for example, if we change a to 5, so you will see here, if we run the code again, flag will still have the value of false because a is bigger than b, but here we assign flag equal to a is smaller than b, which is false. So flag will contain the value of false here. Okay, and if we replace the smaller operator here to bigger, can you guess what is the result if we run the code? I will give you 3 seconds to comment down below in the comment box. Okay, alright, thumbs up. So now I'm gonna run the code to see what is the value. So you will see here flag is true because I assign flag to a is bigger than b, because here a is 5 and b is 2, which is this condition. So this condition is true, so flag will be true because flag is assigned to this condition. Okay, beside smaller or bigger operator, we also have bigger or equal operator or smaller or equal operator. So let's say if we run the code here, you will see if a is smaller or equal to b, the flag will be assigned to the value of true, and otherwise if a is bigger than b, flag will be assigned to the value of false. So you will see here a is bigger than b, so flag will contain the value of false. And if we change a is bigger than b here, flag will contain the value of true. Okay, and what if we want to assign flag to true if a is equal to b? So we cannot write like this, we have to write like a is equal to b. It means that if a is equal to b, flag will contain the value of true. Otherwise, if a is different from b, flag will contain the value of false. So you will see here, if I run the code, flag is false because now A is not equal to B, because A is 5 and B is 2 now. So if we change B to 5, so you will run the code and you will see flag is true now. And what if we want to check if A is different from B and flag will contain the value of true? We need to replace the first equal symbol by this symbol. It means that if A is different from B, flag will contain the value of true, and otherwise if A is equal to B, flag will contain the value of false. So you will see here flag will contain the value of false because A is equal to B here. Okay, and now we will move to if and else condition. So I will remove everything. So I'm gonna create a new variable. I'm gonna name it number of girlfriend right here. Okay, and I'm gonna assign that to 0. And the if condition start with the keyword if, and behind that is the pair of parentheses. So inside here I'm gonna put a condition value here. So let's say number of girlfriend is equal to 0, and so that it means that if number of girlfriend is equal to 0, the thing inside the brace here will be executed. So let's say, for example, we'll print out right here, Mark doesn't have any girlfriend. Okay, and if we run the code now, so you will see here in the console we got Mark doesn't have any girlfriend, because you will see here number of girlfriend is equal to 0. So in for the if statement, it check if number of girlfriend is equal to 0, and and if number of girlfriend is equal to 0, the thing inside the braces right here the thing inside here will be executed. Okay, and we have an else statement. So you will see here an else statement start with the keyword else and followed by a pair of braces. So inside the pair of braces I will print out Mark is awesome. Okay, and if we, so you will see here I wrote like an if statement and followed by an else statement. So if we check if the number of girlfriend is equal to 0, if number of girlfriend is equal to 0, the thing inside the if statement here will be executed. Otherwise the thing inside the else statement will be executed. So if we try to run the code, so you will see here Mark doesn't have any girlfriend, and if we change number of girlfriend to 2, so and run the code again, so you will see here Mark is awesome is printed into the console here. Okay, and what if we want to print out Mark is a bad boy when number of girlfriend is bigger than 20? So I will introduce you if condition. So else condition start with the keyword else and if, and followed by a pair of parentheses and followed by a pair of braces. So inside the pair of parentheses here I will put the condition value just like the if statement. So I will put here like if number of girlfriend is bigger than 20, I will print out Mark is a bad boy. Okay, and if we change this to 21 and run the code, so you will see here Mark is a bad boy is printed into the console. Okay, But remember that else if statement and else statement will have to follow an if statement. So for example, if we don't have the if statement here and we try to run the code, you will see here the else if will have the red underline, so it say that it's missing something, so it should have an if statement before that, like this. So and one more notice for you, so we can write like a bunch of else if statement right here. So if I write else if again, if number of girlfriend is bigger than 50, I will print out Mark is crazy. Okay, and it's still running. You can write bunch of else if statement after the if statement, but you can only have one else statement. For example, if I try to write another else statement right here, and it will the second else statement, it will have the red underline, so it is the error. Okay. And one more important thing, so when we have if and else if statement here, and the program will check for the first if statement. If this condition is true, it will skip the rest of the condition statement, and if this condition is not true, it will move to the next condition, and if this condition is true, it will ignore the rest of the condition statement. And the same for this. So let's say, for example, we have system.out.print right here, and I'm gonna print out Mark is very good at basketball. And right here, and I change number of girlfriend to 70. So if we run the code, Mark is a bad boy and Mark is very good at basketball is printed into the console here. The reason why is because number of girlfriend is 70. It would check for the first statement, and if number of girlfriend is equal to 0, it will print out Mark doesn't have any girlfriend. But this statement is false, so it will move to the next condition. So for this condition, it will check for if the number of girlfriend is bigger than 20, and because number of girlfriend is equal to 70 and is bigger than 20, so the thing inside the pair of braces here is executed, and it will ignore the rest of the condition statement. So Mark is a bad boy is printed into the console, and after ignore all the other condition statement, it will move to the next line right here, and Mark is very good at basketball is printed into the console. Okay. One last thing I want to tell you is a short form of if and else if statement. So let's say I just remove all the else if statement right here, and I just keep the if statement and an else statement. So if we run the code, so you will see here Mark is awesome and Mark is very good at basketball is printed into the console here. So let's comment out all the if statement, and we will write a short form of them. So let's say I'm gonna create a new string called statement, and I'm gonna assign statement to number of your friend is equal to 0 question mark, and I will put Mark doesn't have any girlfriend after the question mark, and column Mark is awesome after that. Okay. So after this, I'm gonna print out statement. So you will see statement. All right. So you will see if we run the code, Mark is awesome is printed into the console, and Mark is very good at basketball is also printed into the console. So what I'm writing here is, if the condition here is true, it will print out the if state and the statement here, it will contain the value of this string, and if the condition here is false, the statement variable here, it will contain the value here, mark is awesome. So let's say, for example, if we change this to bigger than 0 and run the code again, so Mark doesn't have any girlfriend will be printed into the console, and Mark is very good at basketball is also printed to the console. So this is the short form of the if-else statement. So this line is equivalent to those condition statement. Okay. And if this tutorial is helpful, smash the like button and share if you think it can help someone you know. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here today. I really appreciate that.